Happy New Year, everybody. Oops. My dog doesn't like the new year. Going around to some areas. We never went to. Or I never went to with my just regular stream character, not my main or anything. Really? Should not have grabbed me. Or dropped me through a world that I couldn't even fucking see. Where the hell? I was below the ground. What the fuck? Thanks for dropping me below the earth and grabbing me when I should have dodged. Look, I wanted to enjoy that glitch me through the ground. Don't land at me. Quite rude. Oh, okay. Fuckers. Your stupid crab! Got longer reach than I expected. I did not expect it to be as long as that. Holy shit. Not playing very great this morning. We're getting things. That's why I should never play Dark Souls the way I did with these few streams where I missed a shit ton of things. Always get everything. I may have to have my buddy go back and get some. There's definitely stuff that he's definitely missed. So I may need to have him go back and get some of that stuff. If I can. I know the Chloranthan ring. As I was looking up rings. Apparently, I forgot the Chloranthan ring in the beginning of the Irithyll. Back at it again. Well, with my solo stream, yeah. Dying to hippopotamus things. I'm just going back to areas that I actually just overlooked and didn't even actually come to with my solo character. Yeah, you can always see that I'm the same character, same build, same everything, except I'm a female. Because I'm boring like that, but that's alright. Just sleep now. No, 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 no. You can fuck off, hand thing. Hippopota hand. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Forgot that that leads outside of that one. It's rubbish is just useless. If you ever break a chest that has a normal item in it, it'll break and become rubbish. Rubbish is just there to tell you, oh hey, you fucked up. But this game also gives you just regular rubbish by itself. So, but if you ever break a chest completely, it's just the game telling you you fucked up. Unless there is a use for it, which I don't think so. I don't want to do that. I want to heal first. I don't know why, so that means that was an item at some point. And someone broke it. And now it's just a normal rubbish by itself. And I mean like lore-wise or something. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. Because yeah, it's completely just there for like, hey, you wanted this item. Wherever it is in my inventory. There it is. Rubbish of value. Rubbish of no value. Certainly no avail. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. Ow! Trade off. Ow! And you're being painful this morning. Afternoon, whatever. Go away. You jerk. Whoops. Man. I just can't play today. And keep in mind, I'm already well past this point. I'm just coming back for things, so Siegward is long gone. I'm already at the DLC, I'm just coming to collect things. I wanted to farm my Cathedral Knight sword. Because that's actually my favorite weapon in the game, thus far. I haven't really found any other great swords that I liked. Besides maybe Fume's Ultra Knight Greatsword. But I actually haven't been down to the Demon Ruins yet in this playthrough for this character. As much as I like Lost Izalith and Demon Ruins in the first game, I'm not a big fan of it in this one. Woo! Wrath of the Gods! And also, my main character is going to be the one where I'm platinuming everything with, so... Not even trying to really do that this playthrough. Alright. You can go away. I am out of here. Anyway, how is everyone's night? I know you guys were up pretty late with me. Well, depending on time zones. But how is everyone? Start of the new year. I guess we could go to the Demon Ruins. Pointless New Year's resolution. Become a better streamer. I posted that in my Discord. I'm like, my New Year's resolution, become a better streamer. To be fair, there are things that I would like to work on, but that's not for streaming. That's more or less my personality. And that's me complaining how bad I am at things. Because if you stay long enough, you'll probably hear me bitch that I suck at everything. And I say that a lot. But that's just something that I personally have issues with. It's just my stress and anxiety get the better of me. But unfortunately, that is part of me as a person. I can't necessarily just change that. I've been like that for over 30 years. How about yourself? But personally, I wouldn't mind being a better streamer, though. Oh, no! I am not playing well today. I hope we could change it. Oh, Faram's armor set. I forgot that's in this. I actually have that statue from Dark Souls 2. Wearing that armor set. Yeah, I bought Dark Souls 2 and 3's collector's edition, so I have the statues from them. Not sure if Dark Souls 1 had one or not. Can I get... Thank you. No wonder I didn't get the descend option and died, because it didn't come up right away. Yeah, you help me, skeleton. Damn, kick his ass, skeleton. Ow. Oh. Don't mind if I heal you in your crotch there, buddy. right in my face. Thank you very much. I guess I can go get that mimic. Mimic. Let me see, I don't have any on this playthrough either. I don't have any way to pacify you. Nope, no, 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 no. Careful me! I'm out of step. Black Blader. Katanas for the win. I'm not a dex build, but that's alright. Maybe I should try a faster build. It might actually be... I might actually enjoy it. Resolutions for me, maybe try to be less impatient in general. Eat healthier. I don't know about the eat healthier bit. I usually just eat whatever the fuck I like. That probably would be better for me. Not that I am in bad shape, because I actually went to the doctor for something that is in my arm. And they told me I'm healthy. Not being impatient, that's one thing I could learn. I'm very impatient. Granted, having trained a shit ton of people at work and Dark Souls has helped me a lot with my patience, but I'm still very impatient, which is why you see me get hit a lot in Dark Souls. I either get careless or impatient. That, and whenever I'm trying to go somewhere in an RPG, I always just, like, get very tired of running into constant random encounters. Oh, okay, I can look into that. I might. Just to change up things and maybe give something else to watch instead of just making the same build over and over. Can look into that in the future. I just like my strength builds. I don't know why, ever since I started using greatswords in multiple games, I just like them. Granted, I'm not good at great swords in Monster Hunter World, though. Ah! Ow. Come on, spin out. Damn arrow. Oh, Jesus. I realize I'm walking in the path of the warp. That worked out for me. Thank you, Ballista. Whew. That worm's annoyingly tough. But he has one massive attack that leaves him open, and that's that electric one. Oh boy. Okay. Worm is dead. Worm, I don't give a worm a damn. I know, doesn't it? fast. Oh. I'll take it though. Thank you, Capra Demon, for your army item. Even though that wasn't on you, that was him that dropped it. You're alive. Don't toxic me. Yo, ah! Fuckers. You're dead. Lol, 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 to you too. Thank you for the Estus. You mind? Stupid fucking fire slugs. Bit less of them. I was mashing the trigger buttons. You can get out of grab sooner by mashing the trigger buttons. I don't remember how I learned this, but that's usually like a thing I do for some reason. I don't know if it's all of them or one of them or two of them, but I usually just mash all four. That actually does get you out of grabs. Mimics do a lot of damage, so sometimes you'll see me die from it anyway. Yeah, not very many people are. But yeah, that's a thing. Not sure if it's a thing in Dark Souls 3 or all of them, but I know it's a thing in this one. I don't remember where I learned this fact. Oh no, that's the wrong tab. I don't wanna. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. Ads, please stop. I'm trying to stop the ads, but it keeps loading, so I accidentally hit the wrong button. I went to my YouTube instead. I wanted to go to a new tab. I hate when it does that. Yeah, reminder, you can struggle out of grabs with the shoulder buttons. Mashing them causes your character to struggle and get out of the grab sooner rather than later. Gave all the other buttons a good hammering. I definitely think it's only Dark Souls 3, but that's still a thing. Happy New Year, Infamy! I hope your festivities were good, or future festivities. Black Knight sword. It's a very good weapon. I made eggnog and it came out way different from store-bought, so it's still good. So I take it you didn't like it as much as store brand? And eggnog is actually not bad. You would think alcoholic, thick alcoholic egg beverage thing would not be as good as it is, but it's actually decent from when I've had it. But I've had the non-alcoholic version, and because I'm not much of a drinker, but I liked eggnog. Mine was all right. I worked for New Year's Eve, but aside from a long day at work, I had a nice long stream with a bunch of people enjoying and some co-op. I got to hear people pop off fireworks from my window. Other than that, it was a good day though. I got to sleep in yesterday or today a little bit, so I woke up just moments ago. I relaxed a little bit to wake up, and then here we are. But yeah, last night's stream was good. I was not expecting to go as long as I did, but you know, I'm off today, so I wanted to stream a little later. And I wasn't as tired as I thought I'd be, despite the fact that I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m. every night. And then working 9 to 10 hours a day. But that's alright. Look. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. We're running past all you. I hate you guys so much. And this is a far cry from when me and my buddy did this. It took us forever to get through this area because having played it though, I somewhat now picked up on some of its layout, but I'm still like bad with that. I'm gonna eventually get back to where it's like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. This area confuses me, but I've somewhat picked up on it. My first playthrough of this was rough. I kept talking about looking for crystal lizards, which were the section in the fucking poison swamp section of the profane capital. I kept getting that confused. Hey look, the drop down that you can do from up above. Hehehe. So they dropped some peppermint extract in Captain Morgan, extra spice eggnog. Otherwise I don't have it often, but it is good, yeah, for there's the drop off that you can go to. Which I feel like this, judging by the way that the fact that this bonfire is technically first, I think FromSoft expects you to come down here first. Yeah, eggnog is good for a weird, thick egg drink. Don't, that dude just threw shit at me. Quit shitting on me! What are you, a monkey? What are you, the guardian ape from Sekiro? Get out of here with that. Fucking trying to toxic me with your shit. Quite literally. God damn it. Would y'all die? Jeez. Now I'm toxic. That looked like an illusory wall. Granted, there would be messages in front of it, but I still like to roll out. Thought there would be an extra one in there somewhere. Just in case. Sometimes people might not. I've had some hard times breathing, like hyperventilating when I was drunk a few times, and that and the fact that I'm a lightweight, I lay on the floor and then everything's rotating and spinning, and I just don't like the feeling of it. While I don't mind being buzzed or, you know, drunk, light drunk, not shit-faced wasted. However, I had a drunken escapade one time back when I was in, like, high school where I told a girl I was in love with her. Granted, I did have a crush on the girl. She was hot. One of my classmates. And she's like, no, you're not, you're drunk. I'm like, you do realize that I know what I'm saying right now, right? Just because I'm drunk doesn't mean I'm not an idiot. In fact, I'm telling you the story right now. I wasn't wasted, I was drunk. Meaning I remember it. In fact, I remember a lot of my drunken escapades because I don't really oftenly drink to the point where I'm blacked out. That and mixing alcohol with either weed or cigarettes makes that even worse for me. Cigarettes already makes me dizzy as is sometimes. Because my body weight is so small, I have very, very light weight, so it doesn't take much to get anything to fuck me up. And then I just don't like the feeling of being drunk. Okay, that should be most of this section then, besides the lava pits. I normally get stomach pains whenever I wake up in the morning. I never really had a massive hangover with headache-wise. But no, I cannot handle my liquor. Either I get extremely sick, while I rarely puke off of it, I get extremely sick, or I wake up feeling massive stomach issues. Curse you, R-frames. Okay, your fireballs can go shove it up their ass, please. Jesus, that's a lot of them. Why not? I guess I'll go kill this guy again. Some souls. Nice miss, buddy. Thank you for the Estus. I'll take it. Fucking rats. Don't curse me. Nope. Wow, nice. No curse. I guess like, are you coming? Yes, Slayer Knight, Sorig, I'm coming. Where the fuck? You're weird, buddy. Knight Slayer Sorig, what are you doing? Oh, my face. That was my face. Man, no. How about mine? Stabbity stab indeed. Enemies lose. Yeah, that's right. Might as well get some of this. Your internet's acting up? I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's all good. That drops a lot of that fire damage. Good lord. Where was this set? I didn't have anywhere near this set when I was doing this with him. Nor did I get half of what I have currently. There's a lot of stuff that I missed in this playthrough as well as the last one. As you can tell, I don't have FAP ring, I don't have handles. But it's alright. I'm venturing forth. hope your internet doesn't poop. I bet. Well, I'll be having a list of all the rings, gestures, and spells and such, so I can have the easier time finding them. Yeah, there's definitely parts that I probably have never found. And my first playthrough and my subsequent playthroughs are usually very explorative. I've done very share of exploring and gotten a slew of things, but there's probably a lot of stuff that I've missed. Or never even seen. So it happens. Like, there's a lot that we never got with my buddy Reaper either. Yeah, no, I can understand. And again, there's a ring in here that I have to use that to break, but I don't need it. I have it on my main. Is there anything down this drop-off? I really don't want to make him go all the way up here just for that, for an item down here. Good. Lava crabs! Wait, try to parry him. No, I forgot that attack was a grab. I want to get better at this, guys. I know. Seriously. Embered crabs. So fucking many of them. I don't know why I'm doing this. Hey, they popped an ember. I do like that, just because they're in this section, they're glowing. Okay. Damn it! I never knew what... I'm bad with grabs. I thought I was gonna make that, but no. I just want my revenge. Crabs have killed me more times than I can count. I just want my revenge. Let's go. Ah, that's right, there's an item over here. He wanted to, my buddy Reaper wanted to come kill them, but I just told him no. I'm gonna have to tell him, or do a New Game Plus. I'm bad with grabs. I should roll inside, not out. Oh, it's useless. Pfft. I mean, not really if you're into infusions. Not worth coming all that way for unless you really want to get every item, everything in one playthrough. Alright, I'm not gonna even bother with that last crab. There's really no reason. Not really in Dark Souls 3, no, because I really don't know what's really good. I usually like just pure physical damage. And whenever I infuse, it takes away a lot of that because I don't usually have scaling in my magical stats, so it's gonna do not good damage. I have focused a lot of infusions in Dark Souls 2, though. But no, I'm not really an infusion guy. I usually make them in Dark Souls 1 for the platinum, or Demon Souls for all the platinuming. Dark Souls 2, I actually do use them to an extent. Yeah. I usually will only do infusions for platinuming or trophies. Dark Souls 2, for some reason, is the only one that I'm really use them in, because there's a boss that I usually farm to see if I can actually get my character to max level, just for the fucking sake of it. And I've never gotten there, but my highest character in Dark Souls 2 is over 400. He has max faith and intelligence at 99. And I can make use out of any infusion in that game. And I have, again, like I said yesterday, I have a weapon that I love using. It's a twin blade that I have multiples of that I can do one of each infusion. And then I also focus on like the spells that allow you to buff your weapon. So I usually just fight a boss. Oh, okay, this is his weakness. I swap out to one of them for the weakness. And then I fuck his day up. I went through a lot of new games to get those duplicate copies of those weapons, or I ascetic'd the area, because you can bonfire ascetic in Dark Souls 2 that respawns not only bosses, but you can up the area to new game levels while being on new game base. And you can re-get the same item over and over again. For my main character, I will climb into New Game heights to get everything for that one character. For streams or just a co-op or a let's play, I usually start new characters. This happens to be that such occasion. And my platinum will always be on my main, just so I can have everything on one character. But I normally never play these characters again. If I'm gonna play the game subsequently, it's my main. But if I did miss something, too, I usually just wait till New Game Plus. For that main character, that is. There was one time during my Let's Play, during my blind playthrough of Dark Souls 3, where I fucked up and missed something, and I made a second character just to go show it off, and then immediately continued the rest of the playthrough. So if you look at my characters list, there's 2 characters that look exactly the same, and one just stopped right at the Undead Settlement. I was like, ah, fuck, there's items I got. And I didn't show it because I wasn't recording. I realized I wasn't recording, so I said, fuck! So I went and made a new character just to show it off. Oh, you're doing that? I'll take a hit on you then. Yeah, he's raining meteors! Sephiroth! Mind if I do? Plonk! You're a lot easier when you have less health, asshole. So do I. I spent 45 minutes in Code Vein alone. And I probably spent a good 30 minutes making my Dark Souls 1 co-op character, because me and my buddy Zero, who actually does stream, so whenever he returns to playing again, because I know he took time off for the holidays, me and him spent 45 minutes making our Code Vein character, and probably a good 30 minutes doing our Dark Souls 1 remaster character. I made a character called Fish Lips. And yes, I have to say it like that every time I talk to her, say her name. Fish Lips. We're at the gargoyles. We haven't fought them yet. But we are doing all bosses in that game as well. And me and him are going to be going through the Souls series as well, so you're going to be seeing a lot of Souls co-op as well. Not with just Reaper. But my buddy Zero Slayer, he streams just nowhere near as consistent as I do. Like, because he's got a family. But if you want to send him some love on his channel, feel free to give him some love. He does do some things. I know he plays Borderlands. He was making a Borderlands thing. But me and him has done some stuff like Phasmophobia, Left 4 Dead, and some Phantasy Star Online, and I know we're doing some Souls co-op. But he's another one of my close friends and stuff like that. He's also in Discord. If you see him in Discord, say what's up. I wouldn't be surprised if he popped in every now and then. I know he subbed me the other day. And he's also one of my resubs, my main consistent resubs. Awesome dude. The guy that you were hearing chatting yesterday was Supply, the third voice that was coming out of nowhere. That was one of my other moderators who was in chat yesterday, Supply. Which he kind of just disappeared out of nowhere. He does that. He joins and then disappears. I appreciate it, thank you. I bought him not only a few consoles, but I also got him my same microphone, which is a Blue Yeti, and I also got him a webcam, but he doesn't really use webcam a lot. Because it kind of is annoying unless you have a green screen. But he does have a setup to an extent, thanks to me, because I love streaming, and He enjoyed streaming for a while too. I just think he just can't do it as consistent as me because one, I don't really have my own place, despite me being in my 30s. Because most of my adult life I didn't really have a job. And plus, I don't really want to move out because I don't live in PA. I mean, I live here now, but I know I wasn't born here. I want to live back in Illinois before I really... Because I'm going to eventually want to move. I don't want to find a place and then move a few years later. It's kind of stupid. And then he's got a family of his own plus a job, so it's hard for him to find time consistently. I work, and that's really it. I come home, and this is basically... I'm in my room most of the time. I don't really have a personal life outside of my room. I know that's kind of sad, but I'm a shut-in. I don't really like people. I've been picked on and hated on most of my young life, so people can go shove it up their ass. But people on Twitch are a lot nicer than a lot of the people I met in my personal life, so I love a lot of you guys. Not sad. I'm the same way, sadly. Live in Texas and Colorado. Prefer living near where I'm from. Yeah, exactly. Plus, all my family, most of my family, are back home in Illinois. All my friends are. Most of my family is. I have one in California, but most of my stuff is all back home. I only say it's sad because I just didn't have a job most of my life, and... never really got the chance to finally move out. I do have a job now with some decent money. I got a car. I'm just waiting until I eventually go back home before I focus on trying to find a place. Because I want to settle down. I want to be able to hopefully find somebody I can fall in love with and start a family and whatnot. Plus, I need a bigger room. So do I. So do I. Plus, I love playing video games. Like, that's always been a pastime of mine. So I love video games. I love manga, reading and watching anime. I find that to be more fun and enjoyable than me going outside, even when I'm with a girl or a woman or whatever. Like that's kind of sad to say, but like, I do enjoy being with them. It's just I don't really like being outside or being out and public in places like. I also watch a lot of YouTube or Twitch, so like I just prefer to just relax. I've always been that way. Even as a kid, I prefer to be inside playing Pokemon on Game Boy than playing sports or being outside. Well, I guess we can try and go get my stupid sword. It's the same sword as mine, it's just, it's a little lighter. Plus, I like it better, the Cathedral Knight Greatsword. I like it better. Well, at least I was like dreading coming down to this area just because I don't like it, but I completed it, so it's all good. But no, I don't consider it a bad thing. I only just say sadly because I'm still living with my parents, and that kind of is my anxiety talking. There's plenty of people my age. My buddy Zero just moved out into his new place not that long ago, and he's the same age as me. Like, he raised his kid and had his wife, and they were living with his mom for a long while. So it's not really a big deal. It's just, I personally, it's my anxiety talking. Need to work on streaming as well, though I'm not as learned as most people my age with computers and such. To be fair, I'm not a technology savvy person either. A lot of my stuff, especially with Twitch, is trial and error. And if you're looking into streaming, feel free to ask some of the people in my Discord. There's a couple people that do stream, or at least one person I can think of, Blackfire. He might be able to help you more than I will, but I can at least try to help you out with streaming if you want to ask any questions. I don't know a lot of the tech stuff, but I can do my best. A lot of my stuff is learning or looking online. So if you're ever confused, don't hesitate to look online. That'll help you a lot. The first link is the main Discord. The second one's just a backup that me and my buddy Zero made, if I didn't already explain that, so you can kind of avoid the second one. If you want to join both, feel free, but the second one's dead. It's, like, not in use. I kind of should just take it off there, but I just get lazy and forget. Like, the reason why we did make both is because my buddy streamed as well, and we started off with one to use for me and him to just game and chat with, because we used to use Skype. Skype failed because it took up a lot of CPU and other things, and then we used TeamSpeak. That decided to make me pay for it, and then we swapped to Discord. And then we both made one. No problem. Yes, YouTube has become a very good place for tutorials on for Twitch, yes. No problem, I'm always here. Slobs too. I use Streamlabs OBS. And the bottom of my Twitch page where you see all the panels that, you know, describe the channel and whatnot, at the very bottom you can click a link that not only helps the channel, but also gets you Streamlabs OBS, which is what I use. There's normal OBS, and then there's Slobs OBS. Why I like Slobs is its layout is nice, and allows me to read all my events and chat all at once. Because back when I used to use OBS, I had to have multiple tabs open to read everything, and it was just annoying. Even if it's updated at this point to include multiple things, I just don't like the old, outdated, gray, boring look of OBS by itself. So I kind of just stuck with Slobs, even though OBS is a lot better than it was. That's just me. It's just better for me. More comfortable with me. And it's better on my eyes, because it's got a dark mode, or it is in dark mode, if that makes sense. I don't know if there's any other mode or not, but it looks easier on my eyes. Because the other one's like gray and white, and it hurts after a while. But yeah, streaming is fun. It can be expensive though. If you don't have a setup for it right now, it can be very expensive. Because you need a good microphone, you're gonna need a headset. Necessarily you don't, but it's better. So that way your computer audio doesn't exactly get picked up by everything. And then webcam helps, but it's not needed. A lot more people prefer when people do have a webcam. Such. And a separate monitor. As originally I used to use my TV as a second monitor, and its distance, I'm nearsighted, so its distance from me is far enough to where I could barely read chat. Trust me, people used to comment on how I'd squint to read chat. Now it's a lot nicer to have a separate monitor. And it's just a cheaper, like, $100 monitor, or not even, maybe. Like, it wasn't even anything extravagant. I don't have a 4K TV or anything. It's just a simple flat-screen monitor that helps. Oi. Watch chat from my phone. Hey, there's another way of doing it. I know people who use Raspberry Pis to do that. Whichever's comfortable for you. Nothing wrong with that. I used to watch my phone to monitor my Twitch stream to make sure it wasn't lagging. Nothing wrong with that. That's actually a good way because you can full screen the chat. And yeah, you don't have to buy any of this setup too either. You could just get yourself a headset and a microphone and read chat off your phone. And you don't even have to have a mic either. You don't even have to talk. Just being able to walk everywhere to get to certain places, while it is kind of annoying and it was busy and it's a small suburban city, but I miss being able to just walk everywhere. Here I gotta literally drive places to get anywhere. There's barely any sidewalks. Like, there's sidewalks and then they just randomly end out of nowhere, so it makes it kind of hard if you want to walk places or bike, or if you're jogging or anything, you gotta be in the street. Like, I remember walking home from my Chick-fil-A that I worked at, and I had to walk alongside a busy-ass street to get home. Because they don't have sidewalks that are very good and long enough to have a good spot. Like, back home in Illinois, I can just walk. There's no, like, worrying about really walking in the street aside from when you cross it. That, and there's no street lights here. Like, my development has no street lights. The spot when I drive into work, my work's parking lot has streetlights, but driving into work, there's no streetlights, so it makes it very hard to see. And I get it, it's a secluded farmland area. It's all rural, so it makes it kind of hard, and I understand that, but it is peaceful out here. I also miss the train overpass that was by my house. I used to sleep to that, and the sound of Spanish music playing in the middle of the night. Like, a lot of that helped me. It was just another way of just helping me sleep. Like, I got used to it. It just became a thing I slept to. That and just being near my friends. All my friends grew up on the same block or next few blocks over from me. Like, all my friends were nearby. Like, they weren't in other cities or in other towns where you gotta drive too far to see them. In fact, my good friend Reaper is literally a couple blocks away from my house. My buddy Tom, or Zero, is probably a good 10-minute drive from my house, so... Or at least he was, his mom's house is. So they're not far at all from me. And again, I can walk to my mall. Yeah, well, before COVID, I would be able to walk to the mall to go shopping. There's 2 GameStops near my mall. There's one outside and one inside of it. We also had all these restaurants, and the mall had a movie theater, and it's like, it had everything. You could just... There's also the Best Buy that was near my mall, too, so there's that, and it's just all these good things. All of my schools were in walking distance. Except for my college. I'm not going to sit there and walk to another city over. Into a gang-infested territory, because the city over where my college located was in a city where it's more heavily populated by gang members. Chicago, or Illinois, or in the Chicagoland area, one downfall about it is that it's Chicago. Dangerous.
Oh, look, if subs... See, train.
Oh, I need straight demons. I thought that would be enough for his. Never mind. That's Soul of a Demon's different, yeah. Poop. Well, I'm not gonna get Havels, that's fine. I thought that was the same thing, but it's not. That's alright, I don't necessarily need it.
Graciously,
Well, there's his Titanite scales that he can buy.
Ashen.
That is good, wasn't he? Pretty be careful.
It's better in the scaling department, but its damage is weaker. Its base damage is considerably weaker. Oh, it's because I don't have 50 either. I don't even have 50 either. What am I, like one level? I'm like, I have a ring that's increasing my strength, so I'm close.
Farewell, Ashen One.
PennDOT had a bad rep. It has had a better. You head into Maryland, the roads are so much better taken care of. Yeah, Illinois' roads need to be fixed a lot, but I just like being able to just walk everywhere. Deep dish Chicago pizza is very good. Nah, I didn't really just specifically mean being able to walk to, like... I mean, yeah, there was a few pizza places out by me, but in general, just being able to walk to any restaurant that's out in the area. I can walk to Burger King, McDonald's, White Castle. I can go buy pizza. I can go to the mall and shop. I can go to my friends' houses. I can go to GameStop. I can go to Best Buy. I can go wherever. I can go to a convenience store to buy cigarettes or whatever I needed. Here, I gotta get out in my car and just go drive anywhere. I can't just walk there. There's also a train station next to that. All of those, like most of those shops that I was mentioning. Like you go to, and there's a train track. You could take a train. I used to take the train to my ex's house. We, do that. So it's like it's all right there. And then when I moved, they added a comic shop, which sells manga and figurines and American comics and has Pokemon card tournaments and stuff. It's like, oh, of course you add this when I leave. Because growing up, we had a card shop where I used to buy Pokemon cards from inside the mall, and then there was one like literally a block over from me. The one from the block over from me long closed down. But I used to be able to... I remember just walking there to buy cards and stuff. I miss those days. I really do. But we never had comics growing up, so I never was into the comics side of things. I always loved anime, though, so once I became an adult, I got more into manga. But I never really got into comics because we never had a comic store near me. Or if at all. So it's like, it was rough. 666, bitches. Thank you for your Cathedral Knight armor, friend. What are you buffing, asshole? Damn you and your armor, I don't want it. Spread them legs. Again, I could level up luck, but I really feel like it's kind of an annoying stat to level just when you're gonna farm one or two things. I don't really care to farm everything off every enemy. Weapon. I don't know why I don't need their Cathedral Knight Greatsword. I just like it a lot. It's my favorite weapon for Greatsword wise. I have it on my main character and I just want their weapon again. Necessarily don't need it, but I want it. I know it's a tougher drop. Whee! I mean, I'll take all your titty shards there, pal. Yeah, it does. I love Gundir's things. My main character's focusing on a lot of the boss weapons and boss armor and all that good stuff. I do like their armor set, but I really also love their weapon a lot. It's the same as mine, my other greatsword. It's just slightly lighter. Don't remember if it's better. I don't think it is, but could be wrong. I just like it a lot. I like the look of it. Conk! I like that stab better than my ow! Ow! I was fat rolling. That's what I get for not having. Fat Ring and Hevels. Subsequent playthroughs. Don't use Stray Demon Soul. That's okay. I necessarily don't need it all that much because I can play fine with just the armor, the pieces that I have. I don't need full armor, even though I do like to be in full plate. You just don't like me, do you? Motherfucker, back off me. Let me use this. Alright? Good soul farming, though. Shield won't make me fat roll it yet. Oh, mid roll. Oh no, there's fat roll. Not that I need souls. I don't know. I mean, there's one of them. Well, there's one. Because the other one's a mace guy. It definitely probably would be less difficult. But the fact that there's two of the Great Knight Sword here. Because the other one's a mace guy. Unless there's a dude that I missed somehow over there. I know there's like two of them in the rafters, but why? Why am I going to go all the way up there every time? But, you know, I don't know. This is how I farmed it. I mean, it's definitely a less of a run back, slightly. I'm not necessarily having trouble with him, though. I'm just taking extra hits for no reason at all. Oops, that's ow. Says that and I got hit. Yeah, one had a mace, yeah. Ember! Just dropping everything else in the book, aren't you? To be fair, I could make this easier on myself and just level luck, but... And I don't even need this, I just want it. It's something that I just love having. Mid-roll. Shield of Wands. Oops. Some extra soul consumption. I don't have anything that else would further boost my drop. Besides these luck coins. Damn it. Okay. In the gutter, no. There's one past him, though. Or one past that area. Jerk. Thank you! It's probably, yeah, in the Gulch. There's a boss in the Gulch. Have you fully beaten through the Black Gulch? Or did you just arrive there? I like the atmosphere in the Gulch. It is, compared to the gutter. I hate the area in general, just the whole thing. The whole stretch from the fucking... the area with the rats leading all the way to the Gulch. Ah, just arrived, okay. Yeah, I hate that whole section, but I do like the way the gulch does look, yeah. I like the green and, like, the black or whatever. It's really nice. I bet those statues are annoying. And if they hit you in the head, it actually stuns you, so be careful. There's a lot of bullshit enemies there that will fuck your day up. Well, there's a couple. There's not a lot. It's not a big area because you pretty much traveled a long way to get there. So the gulch is not a big area, but there are some enemies that will fuck your day up on top of those poison statues. I hate those things. Those things suck. You can break them though. Here's the fun thing, you can break those statues and rest at a bonfire and they won't respawn until you actually die. So if you're like, get to the boss and you're low on health and you're afraid of those statues coming back, just don't die. Go ahead and rest. They will not come back until you die. Because they're not an actual enemy is the thing. They're just obstacles. But they will come back after a death though.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't it?
Good thing I got me another slab.
Pretty.
Return the slab. Yeah, I figured it's weaker, but it's faster. Slightly faster, it's slightly lighter. Not enough, though. I should... look into getting me FAP. Look into getting me FAP ring. Just an additional increase in things to make up for the fact that I don't have Havels. Oh, good. Yes. This weapon's the same, but I also like this better, is the thing. Like, the slam down is nice, but having the slam down for the roll will be helpful, but I also like the stab because that helps me a lot. When I'm like, my depth perception fails me and I just wonk. It's actually the weapon I beat Freed with. And plus, I like its look a lot better. It's not boring to me as the other one is. I love me some great swords. Really should learn to get good at great swords with Monster Hunter. I ran through this area. I didn't even collect anything. That's funny. Don't mind me, I was waking all you giants. Thought that snow was a shiny. Hey! Lucky for me, you're weak as fuck. Yeah, the memories indeed. I'm considerably a higher level. With a max weapon. I'm gonna switch my other weapon because it's a little stronger. So these guys are gonna get a little more damage from that. And I actually have a bow. This time. Oops. Oh, wrong button. Oh, beautiful. Get out of here. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Damn it, I'm still fat rolling. Well, that'll give me some increased shit. Looks so weird without the outfit on. Like a Borderlands character, yes. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm currently playing through Borderlands 2. Hopefully I can find the Dark Souls references. I know one is in the Caustic Caverns. I don't know if there's... I didn't know there was a second reference, but hopefully I can. God damn it. It's been a bit. Damn it, that was supposed to be a backstab. That attack always gets me. Why am I not getting I'm right in the back? Oh yeah, that's right. Her back's a little further. That's right. I forgot about that. Damn it! Clunk. Clunk. Easy phase. Temper phase I'm terrible with. By all accounts, this should be its easiest phase, but I'm just bad at it. So I gotta monitor fire, this guy who's fucking huge, and her at the same time. Also, she heals him too, so I gotta be careful with that. But I've never really lost my fight with her first phase. My first playthrough back here when I did this, started this stream, getting back to her, getting back to my good state of beating her, I had to familiarize myself with her attacks, because I've only beaten her once. Twice if you want to count co-op. So I had to refamiliarize myself with her moves. Once I learned her again, I was like, okay, this is easy. And then I actually learned of her backstab timing. On top of that, good luck indeed. It is. I've only beaten it once, and I just recently like learned that she can be easily backstabbed. So that was, I learned of that timing for me. I didn't realize I could. Never not realized that I could backstab her. I just didn't think about doing it my first playthrough because I didn't really want to trivialize her. But I don't mind doing it now. I've beaten her once already. But I have learned of her opening for her backstab with that. And I've actually learned how to really track that much better. I used to be so bad at when she jumps. But my Let's Play, I was so good at these two phases. I had no problem. It was her third phase that I had a bad time with. To the point where I would die literally within seconds of that fight starting. Ah! Fucker. No, you don't! Damn it, she healed him too much because I was busy running away from him. Thank you for doing that. What are you doing, Giant? Motherfucker. No! Damn it! Fuck. Probably would be easier to fight her at this point. But I don't really want to be dodging around her, who's a lot harder, or a lot faster. But fucking god, I'm bad with big enemies. Who I can't get below. Ironically. Neither of them are pretty dang difficult. It's the fact that there's two of them. If I wouldn't have gotten hit there or trapped in a wall, I would have been fine. Boo on you! Ow. Don't... I can't really, I don't want to attack risking it. Why is that attack so annoying for me? Can you stop doing those? Oh, that time I actually lost her. No, I have to roll past her, not that way. Yep, that's the wrong way. Alright. That's a bad example. My first fight was so good with her. I know how to dodge her grab, it's just fucked up there. Not doing too well here. Whoops. It's that first swing, man, that gets me all the time. I rolled that, actually. Oh, you slut. My slam down actually probably would have hit her. Oops. Bad at that attack. I was just looking at her. There she is. Nice dodge. That was my fault on that. Found you late on top of it. This is a very bad fight. I'm doing very bad. No. Stop that. No. Ah! Hi, Shreed. Oi! Okay. 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 stop talking, please? Fuck. I gotta refamiliarize myself with Third Fate Freed, who I haven't fought in ever. Interesting. Ah! She does far more attacks than I remember. And oh, Jesus. She's relentless! I don't remember her being this relentless. I do remember her being very relentless when I fought her and beat her for the first time, but holy lord, she's a lot more relentless than I remember. Damn it. I thought that was an opening. Damn it. I'm dodging and missing all of her openings. Fuck! Backstab, bitch! I'm dead. Plonk! I forgot about that grab! Fuck! Alright. Okay. It won't be long before she goes down. Phase 3. Alright. We can at least get back there again. I just don't know her attacks that well, because I've never stayed on this fight long enough, and that lucky win was... That one win that I got was very lucky. I'm not going far enough. Damn it. Ah, that time I lost her. That time I actually lost her. Oh, okay, I anticipated it. That's why I stopped. God damn it. That time I actually lost her. You're at against the wall, thanks. Gonna get wrecked. I have not fought her at all. I've only fought him.